I know you read that title. You thought it was impossible. You thought it was a little jokey joke with me, huh? You think I don't be grinding out here? Yeah, I be grinding, you feel me? Oh, get this out my screen. I don't want to do no raids today. But yeah, guys, we grinding today, boys, as we finally beat floor 3 using MEGELLDA, all right? So I'm gonna show you guys my recording pretty soon, all right? I have high hopes for this MEGELLDA in the future. That's why I picked her up. So I'm hoping we'll get that extra Ragnarok boosting probably next week, maybe. Now I make it so the NIDHOGGR be as a joke in terms of the Ragnarok team. All right, again, the Goddess team right now, you're defeating NIDHOGGR if you got the Goddess team with Freya and stuff like that. But I want to see what they're gonna do with the Ragnaroks, right? I want to see that Freya relic. I want to see all that shenanigans and see what they're gonna do next week. So I'm gonna come to the gameplay. All right, you guys can watch it and don't question the team. Don't question the team. All right, I know what you guys want. All right, you like Marilli. I see in the title you say you use MEGELLDA on the floor 3, and I want to know how you did it. All right, so here we are with some gameplay. Now I'm about to say, man, I've been farming. All right, I'm mad tired right now. I've been doing a lot of runs using many teams, farming for hours on NIDHOGGR, trying out different combinations with MEGELLDA, and I finally found this type of team to work really well with this MEGELLDA. And I already know you guys gonna be like, you don't really try this team, try this team. I tried everything, all right, buddy. I tried trading Meliodas. I tried Freya with whatever. I tried Scotty. I tried Brunhild. I tried Deanne. I tried everything. None of that worked, except when I tried out this team. So I want you guys, I'm about to play this team, and I want you guys not to judge me, okay? I want you guys not to judge me, okay? Here we go. This is the team. I beat floor 2. Remember I was struggling yesterday trying to beat floor 2 with MEGELLDA? I beat floor 2 using this team, and I had, I think, full HP. It's Freya, MEGELLDA, Mael, and Green Elizabeth. Now I already know you probably like question mark in the comments, but Mael ultimate helps a lot, all right, because I have high dupes. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do have high dupes because I felt like he'll be a really good character for PvE, and him having gray debuffs is very clutch, all right, because on demonic beasts and stuff like that, they cannot be debuffed by red debuffs. So if you have a character who can use gray debuffs, that is gonna be very helpful for you. So that's why I really tried to invest in Mael, and I 6-6 him. So he gets gray. Also, he gets his gray debuffs at 5-6, by the way. So good luck with that one. And then, of course, I have 6-6 Freya because I use her for farming for the wolves. Again, I do a lot of investments in PvE characters that I feel like has a lot of value, even if they're not that good. And that's why I'm showcasing MEGELLDA today. So we also got Green Liz, who is like 5-6. MEGELLDA is 1-6. So we're trying to do the quick goal, you know, run with this one. Now the thing with MEGELLDA, which I liked about her, is that the way she runs is that she does a lot of rushing ults. So in her passive, if she uses a skill, you gain like 1 gauge. So I wanted to like to pair her alongside of Elizabeth, so you have 2 characters who can give you that chance to ult rush pretty fast. All right, now this is the one where you need to like save like a gold pierce card and stuff like that, just so you can deplete his gauge pretty fast. Again, there is some gimmicks toward this as well. Like it's gonna be one part where you have to use one of the cards to like to make sure you're gonna lose it, because he has a thing where if he has like the damage reduction up, then you have to waste a card, and then that card will get you like debuffs and stuff like that, force you not to be able to use that type of card ever. So if it's gonna be happening on the next turn, so if I use a buff card on the next turn, I won't be able to use buff cards for like 2 turns, and it cycles like that, like every 2 turns after that, or 3 turns. So again, there is a lot of gimmicks for floor 3 and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys want me to showcase a floor 2 type of run and stuff like that. And look, oh my god, look, you see how close I was almost dead on my Freya? So this is what you can see. I'm about to waste a buff card, and you're gonna see a gray debuff happen on me. Again, a lot of people wanted me to try out Traitor Meliodas, but I keep trying to let you guys know Traitor Meliodas sucks for this, all right? Because his ultimate is a rid debuff. If y'all know, Meliodas get all his damage because of the rid debuff, all right? I know he has a thing with the crit damage and stuff like that, but on this, we need the debuffs, all right? We need the debuffs. If that man had a gray debuff on like his passive stuff like that, he would be so much better. He would be so much better. But unfortunately for us, he does not. So we kind of like relying on Mael's passive, giving us that extra 60% damage reduction because he has 3 sunspots on him. So that's 60% damage reduction basically for us. And that's why he, as he ulting and attacking, he's not gonna do that much damage to us because we have basically what we have right here. We're having MEGELLDA's give us all the HP related stats, and then we have Mael who giving us those sun stacks to pretty much make sure we're as super tanky as possible. So that's why I chose Mael, because Mael has the better ultimate. Again, the thing what I hate about this MEGELLDA is that on floor 2, I couldn't do damage. All right, she is just a person who just boosts your HP. You need damage on these last floors, like floor 2 and floor 3. All right, you need damage. So when you don't have a damaging character, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. You're gonna be like so angry because then you will have to rely on RNG. And if you're gonna rely on RNG on NIDHOGG, expect to be playing it for hours and hours and hours. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you, do you want to play hours and hours playing NIDHOGG just to beat floor 2? Because I be seeing so many people be like, yo, can you try it without Freya? Can you try it without this and all that? It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very RNG based. And that's because on the later floors, they spam stance cards. Like you see those great damage reduction? Those are things that need to be gone by stance reducing. Or it's going to be forever before you get rid of this guy, okay? Now, this isn't the one where you want to like spam that, but I'm just letting you know. On this phase, or this floor, he will spam stance cards. Spam it. That's why with Freya having her Holy Relic being so, her bronze, a bronze card can remove a stance is very clutch. All right, because people might say, yo, can you use this without Freya? Can you use it over Freya? My guy, the only thing you have left after that is a character who can remove stance with his regular card, which that means you have to use a silver card. And I hope you, man, you guys just don't know, man. You trying to get a silver card in this game mode is super hard. Like that is, if you think this is RNG, try to get a silver card, all right? It's gonna be a pain. That's why before Freya got her relic, people did beat NIDHOGG. People did beat NIDHOGG. But guess what it cost them, huh? Y'all just don't know what it cost them though. It forced a lot of people to freaking farm this for like hours and hours and hours. Like I remember like my boy Amazing, all right? It took him about, I think almost a week. Yeah, I think it was like probably like almost it was like a week for him to beat NIDHOGG floor 3 when Freya didn't come out. And he had like 6/6 Traitor Meliodas and all that. A week. And that's because how much RNG it was required. That's why I got Freya Relic, all right? Because I know how good that being so that you have like a bronze card and being able to stance move is going to be so good on this. Also, for anybody who don't know what this mechanic is, basically you clearing out his stance cards and stuff like that. You wondering like why is gauge like going up so high. Basically, if you remove a stance, he gains 15% gauge, and then basically what you want to do is you want to just keep you kind of want to try to keep cutting down his HP further and further down, and then kill him off when he has 0%. So the point system is like this, like yo, you want to have your ultimates, buff and stuff like that, heal cards. Buff and heals usually gauge. Buff, ultimates, and heal cards are usually one that brings his gauge a lot further down. As you can see, it's going like 11%, then 6%, and it's gonna probably be like what, 1? Oh no, it's 2. It's 2 because it takes away gauge. And this one is gonna be 1, or 2. Oh yeah, because it has effect. It has effect, I think. Yeah, because cards with effect usually have like 2% on stuff like that. So it's kind of like you playing around with points and stuff like that. And you probably noticed while me playing and me talking about this, he's been spamming stances the entire time. All right. Trust me, you do not want to deal with this without a good character who can stance remove. All right. Which I'm hoping the next character, a Ragnarok character, makes it so easy that they have like a stance removal thing, or have like somewhere you can boost your attack. Because again, I tried this team out with Trade Amelios before. And the thing I hate about this team, because I had, instead of Maya, I had like Trade Amelios, is that Melly just don't do no damage. And unfortunately, y'all might be questioning this at the beginning of the video, like, yo, how is Mael looking like so good and you're just going through this? It's because Mael has a grade debuff. All right, grade debuffs are the new broken thing. All right, I remember back then, like, yo, Trade Amelios used to be like the most godly thing ever. Like amplified cards used to be so godly and stuff like that. No more. All right, the game has improved a lot. All right, so Mael, he's okay, he's cool and all that. I said Mael. Trade Amelios, he's cool and all that, but come on, man, we gotta step things up. All right, we want, I know people hate it, but we need to defeat these demonic beasts. You either need a godly SA passive, or you need a character who has like those great debuffs and stuff like that. So either I'm hoping for one of those, like she has, either it's gonna be a character who has like some godly debuff, great debuff on the enemy and stuff like that, or they boost the attack on my team. Because that's the problem, is that my attack just was like super low. So it was made it very hard to finish off floor 2. And floor 2, you need a lot of damage because you got to make sure they at what is it, 50, below 50% to lower their gauge. And Trey Amelios was not cutting it. He was not cutting it, man. I ain't gonna lie. So again, I know this team looks mad weird. It looks crazy because it's kind of like the no passive team, because MEGELLDA Holy Relic does not work. Mael, half his passive don't work. And then you got freaking Freya, who half her passive don't work. I understand it looks weird, but that's the thing about kits, all right? Kits can make up for a lot for a character who don't have their passive. Again, there are some other teams that are decent. Okay, I probably reset it right here. Yeah, I reset right here. But there are some kits that are like just so brokenly, just so good that it just makes up for some of the trash passives that they may have, just because the kit is so good. That's why people use like for the full goddess team, they use blue a lot. I know a lot of people are like, yo, but her passive don't work. Her passive don't work. Yeah, but her kit makes up for it. All right, got the defense boost from her ultimate. You have the ult control, and then you have the cleanse card. It just makes up for it. All right, it's really, really, really good. And again, I understand you don't like characters who don't have their passive on, but sometimes, man, you guys just gotta do something that works. Now, this floor right here, the last floor, there's no damage cap. This is the easiest floor, honestly. All right, if you get through floor 2, it's probably gonna be so easy if you have the characters who can do enough damage. Basically, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get below that 10% mark, and try to do damage by that. And every time he's gonna keep losing gauge by that. But you want to make sure every turn he takes 10% of his HP away, or he gets like I think it's a 30% base stat boost for the entire run. So you always want to make sure you're going over 10% in terms of your damage and stuff like that. And MEGELLDA for this one worked pretty well. If you don't know what I was trying to go for this, I was kind of like just cycling Mael's ultimate. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I basically just cycle Mael ultimate for the entire time, because he's giving us that 60% damage reduction. And with MEGELLDA plus and with MEGELLDA plus, oh my god, when MEGELLDA plus Liz, you can get your ultimate pretty fast. Because I know with the goddess team, I can just Because with the goddess team, if you're on a full goddess team, you get Freya's full holy relic effect, and she gets like what 40% attack related stats and stuff like that. Which Freya freaking sung your target started hitting like a truck. All right, after that, just because she has her full holy relic. Again, what I feel like was gonna happen is we're gonna get a Ragnarok character that's gonna be super good for all of the activities, or even also PvP as well, maybe. Because I see the process with this MEGELLDA. She's very good at making it so you cycle your ultimate. All right, you can cycle ultimate pretty easily with this MEGELLDA. All right, the only thing I hate about her is right now, it's very hard to do damage. Like, that's the only thing I was struggling with when using this MEGELLDA, is that you're not doing no damage. And the character that you want to be paired alongside of her is going to be Freya, because Freya has that bronze clear stance removal. Again, I'm gonna repeat this again. You want the bronze cleanse stance removal because it's so good. I'm sorry. It's good. I'm sorry. It's godly. I know some people like, yo, but I skipped her and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I didn't make the rules, man. And okay, so we also get into the end of it right here. He's gonna get like I think a all stat boost right here. He's getting back to being lower. Yeah, there goes this all stat boost. And again, we're just cycling ultimate. That is literally our play the entire time. They're just cycling ultimate. And with MEGELLDA, she's giving us that 30% HP related stats, so we can just heal pretty easily. And then you just want to save your cleanse and stuff like that for moments where he's about to ignite you, or yeah, when he's about to ult you, like with his ignite and stuff like that. That's why I didn't go for the Liz heal stuff. And also MEGELLDA freaking cleanse card is also really good as well. Like, can't forget that her cleanse card is really solid as well. So we just cleansing. We do have a stance removal card, so we just gonna probably just cleanse instantly. Again, we just want to try to go for that 10% as well. So I'm probably gonna just attack with I think I attacked with Mael first, but I realized I didn't get that 10%, so I end up just resetting right here. Again, I understand. I already know the comments gonna be like, really, what the heck? Actually, I did get the 10%. Oh yeah, probably from the abyss damage, maybe. Yeah. So this is gonna be the part where we just gonna heal ults and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I cleanse because the cleanse works wonders. And I also get gauge because of it. And then again, we're just trying to go for that 10%. So I try to ult. Okay, so this is the one where I reset it, because I try to ult with Liz, try to be greedy and stuff like that. And then I don't even get the 10%. So I use another skill card right here. Yeah, because I missed a crit. Yep. There goes the reset because I missed the crit. So I just did a regular Liz ult heal. I could have cleansed as well, but it didn't matter. It was already GG. Because I'm also trying to like go for Freya's ultimate as well, or everybody's ultimate, so I could just spam it. And also I knew I was gonna tank, just because he didn't really do that much damage to me, especially because you got MEGELLDA giving me like 30% HP related stat boost. So I think right here I just spam my ultimates. Oh yeah, I cleanse. And you can see my damage got a lot lower, all right, by double. That's what I'm saying. You need a lot of freaking attack. Like, you saw Maya was doing like 1.6 million before he had the stat boost. Now he's doing 700k. You think I'm tripping when I'm saying like, yo, you need damage. And this one I got a little bit lucky because we kept getting like MEGELLDA's gauge reduction card, which again, I don't care if I can't use a passive. If you have a godly kit, I'm using it. All right. And this is where MEGELLDA kind of shined, because her ultimate started hitting really hard. Like, it hit like 245, and I'm 1 out of 6. Like, she was hitting higher than my freaking Freya. She was getting close to my Freya. And you also can see her ability to like cycle your ultimate as well, paired alongside Liz and stuff like that. And there goes another gauge reduction. Again, I was getting really lucky at the end though. Again, I was trying to think like what do I want to do, and I was like, let me try to start doing a lot more damage and see if I can finish him off. But again, Freya don't do no damage if you don't have a full goddess team. So I just reset right here. So I just did my regular play of what I was thinking about before, which is I'm gonna spam my ultimates, and then I'm gonna go for the MEGELLDA damage reduction as well. I also had people in VC helping me out as well, because I was like, I usually just join like random VCs on Discord and stuff like that, depending if I'm bored. And I was just bored one day, and I was like, yo, let me just test some teams in VC. And people just give me like ideas and coach me and stuff like that. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. That was pretty funny. And again, I just kept getting MEGELLDA card, which is very solid. Like, look at how many cards I got with MEGELLDA right here. I get the free cleanse, ults. Just do that. Just take away the gauge again, and then GG. Because now we have freaking Maya ultimate and Freya. Because again, MEGELLDA's giving us gauge every time she uses the skill. So look at that. Max ultimate again. Again, this is where I think she's gonna shine, bruh. Like, I wish she didn't. Man, I wish she didn't come next to like a collab, because I would definitely like put some dupes into her. Because I feel like she's gonna shine in some fun content later on in the future. Because again, I like to invest in PvE characters, because this is GG right there. But again, I like to invest in PvE characters just because I feel like they will have potential at the end. And it's kind of funny because every time I do that, and then I showcase the character, they'll be like, but I don't even have that character out. They'll be like, yo, but how can I even do it without that character? I'll be like, yo, you need it though. That's what the same thing with Freya. Like, I 6-6 Freya, and then she gets a Holy Relic because I saw her Pierce card. She came out same time as NIDHOGGR. I was like, yo, I feel like she's gonna be good on NIDHOGGR later on in the future. So I 6-6 her, and then she gets a Holy Relic, and then everybody's like, how can you do this without Freya? How can you do this without Freya? How can you do this without Freya? I'm like, oh my god. Again, because me, I invest in PvE and stuff like that. So I see the potential in this MEGELLDA for NIDHOGGR, for like full Ragnarok team, because right now it's full goddesses at this moment. But I feel like because of the thing where Freya is dual Ragnarok plus goddess at the same time, I feel like they're gonna do a play where they're gonna make this next Ragnarok character or Ragnarok characters in the future make it so it make this NIDHOGGR a lot easier paired alongside this MEGELLDA, just because of the fact that I feel like, again, Freya is the NIDHOGGR unit, but nobody want to think that in their head. No one wants to believe me. They want to just cope and be like, nah, we're gonna get another character. We're gonna get another character. If you use full goddesses with Mael, Freya, Alat, and Green Elizabeth, you're doing it in 20 minutes. I be beating NIDHOGGR in 20 minutes using that team. All right, no joke. And people still want to be like, nah, we need a better character. We need a better character. Literally. So I feel like with this MEGELLDA, they're gonna go with the Ragnarok route and make NIDHOGGR a lot easier using Ragnarok characters. Again, the only thing I hate about the way they release these characters is that these Ragnarok characters be feeling like half release and stuff like that. By half release, I feel like, yo, they be feeling like they missing something. It just feel like they don't want to make them powerful, but they just don't want to make them too powerful. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, this MEGELLDA definitely could have had a passive where like she's boosting the attack, but I'll take the HP boosting and HP related stat boosting. Let me correct myself. And the ult gauge thing. I just need for the next Ragnarok character, help with my attack or something, or at least do some damage. Give me some damage reduction. Do something where now I can finally do damage, but running as a full Ragnarok team. That would be so funny. That'd be good. Cause I feel like they are trying to set up that play. Trust me, I'm a YouTuber. All right, trust me, I'm a YouTuber. All right. So yeah, this is my TED talk. Again, I did see another type of team. I think with somebody using like Freya, MEGELLDA, Red Elat, and I think Trader Meliodas. I seen somebody use that type of team and then defeat all the NIDHOGGR. They said it was pretty funny. Well, not funny. They had a good time playing it. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you know that they said they had a good time playing with it. All right, meaning it was a lot of RNG. Because they said they put in like 2 times speed, and for the video that they did, like the recording and stuff like that, and it was like 17 minutes long. So that means if it wasn't on 2 times speed, that means it took them 30+ minutes for floor 3. That's to let you know, all right? It's not that fun using this MEGELLDA as of right now, all right? Obviously, she needs that other character, which I'm gonna let that be up to you guys. If you really want to like invest in this MEGELLDA, again, it is 242 gems. If you feel like, yo, I don't want to do that, go ahead. Just don't complain later when they give us that other character. That would be really, really good paired alongside her in the video, in my videos. All right. So yeah, guys, this is really my TED talk. Don't question me in the comments. Don't question me.